Okay, I'm gonna give you the invite only role,
Okay.
and then we can get you in our chill server.
All right.
Let me chill. There we go. Now you should have access to the degenerates only club. Do
Let
you see
me
that?
see. Degenerates only, yeah. And
Is there a chat for the degenerates only? Yeah, the safe space. Go to the safe space chat.
okay.
Okay. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I've honestly been better.
Yeah,
I want you to know I told everyone to not come attack you because you did nothing wrong.
I appreciate that.
Of course. So what's up?
Well, I just, obviously I heard about everything that's happening. And apparently you told Busa that you have proof that, you did nothing wrong and you weren't talking to kids and whatnot. And I mean, we can all agree that, talking to minors and in any weird way is definitely not okay, and we don't do that.
Of course.
So yeah, I don't know. You said you had proof, and from what I saw from the screenshots, um, Busa didn't really want to, or he didn't say yeah, give it to me. So I don't know. I was
No, yeah,
curious.
because he knows he's
So
wrong. He knows he's wrong, and hopefully your husband knows he's wrong. Either his thing got reported and taken down, or he decided to take it down. Either way, he doxed me. But those screenshots that supposedly Boost have, they're so incriminating. That is Mary, a 16-year-old female
mhm.
that was unknowingly to all of us mods and admins was talking to a 35-year-old in here and
Oh,
talking to her son. And Mary ended up getting angry that she was talking to her son, right? Because she wouldn't let him talk to her. And she went on and said that that blue person, the 35-year-old woman, was sending her inappropriate things. And I told her to send me the screenshots.
mhm.
She sent those screenshots and I forgot. Oh, Blue sent the screenshots. She didn't have any screenshots. The 16-year-old said, and I quote, everything was on phone call. I can't. So something felt fishy. So I didn't even target Blue. I said, hey, Blue, do you have screenshots of your messages? Those messages had very explicit things, not Blue particularly like saying anything back because she didn't, but she didn't stop it. And when you are and we got her into a chat, right? I blocked Mary. I told her, hey, these are inappropriate. This is way too much. I don't know why you would do this.
Right.
Um, I really do care about it because she has mental problems and I care a lot about mental health. I said, hey, I care about you. You made a mistake. I can't keep you in here because I can't condone that behavior. I have to get you out of this server. So I
Right.
banned her. Then I brought Blue back in because she was banned by our admins, and I wanted to know why. I brought her in. We all had a conversation, including Shorty. Shorty is the cause of all this because she is screenshotting things out of context that she literally helped with. So like, it's ridiculous. Um, so I'm trying to keep my cool because I'm very angry. Don't think I'm raising my voice because I'm angry at you because I'm not angry at you. It's a very dumb situation for me to be in. I've been doing content for 5 years and I've done nothing but cared for people. So it's kind of fucked. But we brought her in to a private chat and I asked her because I like to use things as teaching moments. You know, being in the military, I've learned anything can be a teaching moment. Um, I asked her why'd you let her talk to you like that, and she said because I was like, I know you didn't say anything back. Why'd you let her talk to you like that? She said, I'm not her mother. I can't control what she says. And I told her that answer pisses me off because when you are involved with a minor, when you are texting a minor, you are responsible for that conversation. You are
Right.
responsible for everything that is said in that conversation. I have minors that text me all the time. I have a 14-year-old boy that was texting me about getting girls. And to be a good example, I said, hey, bro, focus on school. I didn't focus on school that much. I want you to learn from my mistakes. If you graduate high school with a 3.0, I will give you $200. His name's Christian. Um, and the girl that Boosta tried to attack, Monster Moto, she is a 15-year-old girl a up and coming, content creator that I treat like a little sister. She's making a cool painting of me, which is cool because she is a fan of me. There is nothing weird going on there. And he was upset the first time around because I defended her because there's a 47-year-old, 40, whatever, 50, I don't know, old as dirt motherfucker posting a 15-year-old child on his story, her profile, to use her as, bait to call Dancing Moto a pedophile. Like his obsession with Dancing Moto, I don't think it's healthy. Do I think Moto is right in any of the situations he's been in? Probably not. Am I going to get involved in drama? No. So he's not very happy with that, I don't think. And I'm a dancing biker now.
Right.
Knowing damn well I did different content, I feel like none of this would have been an issue if I didn't dance in front of a fucking motorcycle. But then you got people in here stressing, oh, motorcycle content, motorcycle this, you're not good for the community. Motherfucker, you're spreading just drama. You think that's good for the community? Bro, I have proof. Let's get on a phone call. And he wouldn't do it. He said, I'm not the judge. I was like, okay, but you wanted all the proof you were bitching at me about. Where's the proof? Where's the proof of Dancing Moto this, Dancing Moto that? You literally went to the hospital to go get your own proof. But you don't want proof of me because you want your narrative to fit your story. So Blue was deleted. Blue was gone too. Guess who got rid of her? Shorty. Shorty got rid of her. The 14-year-old boy, that screenshot where he's like, there's some weird stuff going on. I can't control what kids say in here. Okay. I have a community that is safe. There are plenty of rules in place. If you want to go look at the rules, there are plenty of rules in place. I even put those on my video too, to keep minors and adults safe. I literally have minor roles and adult verified roles where
You're cutting out for some reason. I cannot hear you anymore. Can you hear me?
drag you into something else. But normally we would grab your face and your ID. You would not be in these chats unless you showed your face holding up your ID to your face to verify the ID with the face. Because we care about.
Is that the Discord feature where you have to? Because I know Discord has that feature where you have to you can get verified.
So we don't know how to put that one in. However, every ticket that we open for those does get deleted after the fact. As soon as that is verified, it gets closed and deleted. So it's never kept.
Okay.
And it's never kept, and people are willingly doing it. So there's just like a booster tries to say, there's nothing illegal. You got illegal stuff going. No, they are choosing to show their ID. It is getting deleted in a ticket. Boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
we always tell them to block out their addresses too. So we keep everything, like everything. We don't keep stuff, but everything that is actually needed: date of birth, name, face. That is what we need to see. We have them block out their addresses so we don't know where anyone's at.
Right.
And it's
sorry, go ahead.
What it boils down to, I'm a fucking pedophile because I care about my young audience. Like when I was growing up and I was fans of like my gaming YouTubers, if I would have had one to tell me go fuck myself, it would have been devastating. I'm here to influence. That includes peers and younger kids and even older people. I'm trying to be a good influence. We even have rules in here for minors that says no explicit content like riding your motorcycle in a dangerous way, this, that. We don't want to put an impression on children that stuff is okay. We do everything in here to take care of children the best we can. You literally just like last night, even Sam said something in the chat, and Sam's one of the fucking admins. Sam said something in the Beams chat, which is the general chat, that I didn't appreciate, and I said, "Hey, be mindful of what you say in here." And I deleted his chat. And I told him, "Be mindful of what you say in the mods chat." So and then the adult chat with the 9/11 joke that Boosta fucking posted. Really don't give a fuck about that because it's literally in an 18 plus adult chat for dark humor and funny memes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like there's no hate, no racist stuff going on. It's just jokes. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
And
I don't
it's an
personally have an issue with like the 9/11 jokes and whatnot. Like it's as long as it's as long as it's funny, whatever.
well, yeah, I said 9/11 is my favorite New York holiday, and I
Yeah.
didn't even say it on Veterans Day. I said it like a couple days, like 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can be as vouch. I was there. It was a
That's
couple
what I'm
days ago.
saying. But like, it's just ridiculous that, and I was nice to Mike Rides. He's came in my chat, and yeah, I understand these fucking weirdos. They don't like dancing bikers, probably because of dancing moto, or they just don't like dancing bikers at all. Cool. I'm not just a dancing biker though. Like I've made other content, and like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like none of this would be an issue if I didn't dance in front of a fucking motorcycle. And I was so nice to Shorty, RR, the one that was an admin and we kicked out. I even told her we can get you in a group chat and we can all talk like adults. I care about you. I'm taking your admin just for now because 7 of my OG people that have been in here for almost 2 years have a problem and they've never had a problem with anyone in here. So it's not a coincidence, you know what I mean? So like,
So what?
and then she went full tilt.
Why did she get kicked or removed as an
She
admin?
didn't. She left on her own account. She said, "Fuck you, fuck
She
your
didn't get
server."
kicked. She left.
Yeah,
So
she didn't get
why
kicked.
was
So she said she got kicked. She's fine.
why was she removed as an admin? Did she like do something or?
So I didn't want her to have. She was telling me to ban Alex, which Alex has been in here for 2 years, and he has never done anything wrong. He's never had a problem with nobody, and he had a problem with her. He called her out and said, "You're a hypocrite." Was it right for him to do that? I don't know. I don't know the situation. I was busy playing video games because I'm not always in the Discord. That's why I have admins. She was trying to tell me to ban him. Then I started talking to Alex. Then I started talking to other people. 7 different people, not even my OGs. There was like 3 or 4 different people that even had a problem with her. I was like, okay, this isn't just a pattern. Like this isn't just a coincidence. This is a pattern. So I got rid of her admin because I didn't want her to do anything rash. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got rid of her admin and I told her, I care about you. This is not personal. I'm just taking your admin for a little bit. I will get you in a call. I will get you in a call and we could talk about it. But she didn't want to. She said, fuck you, fuck your server. Like I wasn't even gonna get rid of her. And then she immediately went on TikTok live talking shit about me.
Okay. I mean,
Like,
I don't know who. I'm sorry. I don't know who any of these people involved are. I didn't even know you existed until yesterday. Even though you're a big
okay.
creator, I had no idea.
No, it's fine. So what do you want to talk about though? Since you don't know who those people are. Like which part do
Right.
you want?
My main concern is the whole children talking to adults thing. Right.
Yes,
I want because that's where I get a little passionate too. There's
of course.
2 people that I think should not exist on this planet, and that's pedophiles and rapists. And I'm
Exactly.
so
I'm 100% on board with that. So what is the issue though? Where
right.
like explain to me what the issue.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I think the main issue Busa was having is that minors are in a space where they can talk to adults or adults can talk to them rather.
Yeah, but there's rules in place though to keep that safe. That's
Right.
anywhere though. When I go
That's
TikTok live, minors can talk to adults. I can't
right.
control that, but I have rules in place to say, hey, don't do that. This community is built around you guys are fans of me or supporters of me. This is a cool place where we can all hang out. I do VC sometimes that I can talk to people and get to know people. And yes, that includes young children. I'm not doing anything wrong though.
Right.
Like I literally have a role for if you go look at the roles,
Hmm.
there's a role for minors and there's a role for adults. Adult verified, self-verified, and undisclosed age. Anybody who doesn't have an adult verified does not get in these chats ever.
So
You have to
how
show your ID
so how did the whole situation happen with the 35-year-old talking to a 14-year-old?
because they decided to take it upon themselves to talk amongst themselves from the general chat, which is a big no-no
Yeah, they
and a
weren't
big
even.
rule.
They went from Gen Chat to their own DMs. That
Yes.
was
I'm not here soliciting or encouraging that behavior. Actually, we have rules against that.
Right.
but I can't control what people are doing. Like that's out of my hands. If someone comes in here and they say, let's say some random 13-year-old comes in here and says the hard R,
Hmm.
right? We can ban them and get rid of them, but we can't just like tell the future and be like, oh my God, this guy's going to do this. Like it just can't happen. Someone right now in this chat could probably be talking to a minor, and like not this group, but like in the whole Discord, and we could never know. But like, is that my fault? Did I do something wrong?
I mean, I think the main concern is that having minors and adults together in a more private setting like that is
But this isn't
more
private. It's
facilitating of
100%
that.
public.
Well, yeah.
No, it's 100% public, and a lot of other creators do it. Big name creators do it. You know why? Because we don't shun out a younger audience. We are content creators. Anybody can watch our content. I'm making like fun skits and dancing stuff. My content is for everybody. So whenever I post my Discord, anybody can join. And I know minors are going to end up joining. That's why when we first started this Discord, we put the adult chat features in so we can stay safe and keep everything in the children's and adults chat PG. The adults know better and the children know better. And if they don't, they get immediately banned. It says zero tolerance for like flirting and doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
So like, what's the problem? I don't get it. It's not facilitating a space for adults and minors to talk because we literally have rules against that. It's just a community. That's all it is.
Well, I don't
So
know.
am I not
I mean,
allowed
I post content too, and it's whatever. I only have like 15,000 followers. I don't really care.
And you don't think that you don't have some
Oh,
younger audience
I'm
followers?
sure there's some minors in there that are following me, but if I were to make a Discord, I don't think I would allow minors. Just not because it's doing anything wrong per se, but simply because I don't trust. So I worked with
But
kids.
that's your opinion though. You
Right,
just
right,
said
right,
it. You
right,
just
right,
said
right.
I don't
Absolutely.
consider anything wrong, but I get doxxed and I get called a pedophile. You see the fuck? You see the? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get upset with you
No,
because
you're
you
good.
didn't do
You're good.
anything
You're good.
wrong. But you see the problem?
I
This is just based off of opinion. But people are trying to make it a factual thing that I'm a pedophile. And I said, let's take minors talking to adults.
did somebody
And
actually call you a pedophile?
yes, your husband and Busa.
I don't think anybody ever used
Your
the
husband.
word pedophile.
Your husband. It doesn't matter. Your husband said it's not hard not to talk to minors. That is literally insinuating that I'm a pedophile. And Busa literally said, "Happy Veterans Day," except to the pedophiles, the pedos that have children in their discords,
Well,
right
yeah.
after posting about me. So it's not picking straws. Your husband and Busa insinuated and called me a pedophile.
Listen,
Basically,
I don't like Busa. I personally really don't. Just on a personal level. Because his views and opinions on stuff are vastly different from mine. So I'm not out here trying to defend him in the slightest.
okay.
I just like I just want to make that clear. I do not like the guy. I don't. I just my political views are so far different from his that I could not sit in a room with him. But I'm just trying to get behind why he even started this.
I think it's because um, it all started with because I have a screenshot that I posted on my video too, where Shorty RR literally posted on her story saying something along. I'll just read it. I'll just read it because I'm not gonna just spout out wrong information. She said, and I quote, "It's crazy. All I did was hand out screenshots of the issues I had to handle in the server. And homeboy won't show an ounce of proof," which she's talking about the ounce of proof of her flirting. She's stuck on the flirting thing because someone said that she's a hypocrite because she's getting onto someone else for flirting. That's not my issue. My issue is that 7 different people had an issue with her that have never had an issue before. So I took her mod, her admin. You know what I mean? So cool. But she's trying to say I handed out screenshots to show she handled the server. Here's the thing. She handed out screenshots, but she's also allowing people to use those screenshots to defame my name and say I solicitate minors and do all this crazy shit, and then I get doxxed. like, like, what? She's just mad that she got her admin taken away like a fucking child. It
How
wasn't even
old
that
is
big of a
she?
deal. Huh? She's
How
fucking
old is she?
24.
Oof.
Like, she is a fucking grown ass woman acting like a child. And I literally said, I can send you screenshots. I said, hey, I care about you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm going to take your admin for a second, and I'm going to get you in a Discord, and we're going to talk. I said, I don't think it's a coincidence that so many people have a problem with you, but I want to get all y'all in a chat so we could talk about it. You know, constructive criticism, maybe tell you to chill out because there's 7, 8 different people that have a problem. That's not a coincidence. She didn't let that happen. She said, fuck you, fuck your Discord, and left. And then started talking online about it. And then apparently, her words, handed out screenshots to random motherfuckers, including your husband and including Busa and whoever the fuck else. Whoever else. I don't know who else is going to start making videos about me.
Okay.
Like, and like you said, it's an opinion of yours that sure you might have an 18+ Discord, but my whole content career, 5-year career, I've cared about children. I've cared about my peers and older people. It's a community. My content is for everyone. I'm not out here eye fucking the camera with a shirt off, wearing a ghost mask, or doing anything crazy like that. Or I'm not promoting a fucking OnlyFans or anything crazy like that. All I'm doing is just spreading good vibes, dancing in front of a motorcycle now, and then I make some cool edits sometimes. But like
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to explain myself of what I fucking create and what I don't create. But I'm just saying, like, I've been doing this for a long time, and I love that it's an issue now just because I dance from a motorcycle. Like that's what's happening. That's literally what's happening. For some reason, your husband and Busa give a fuck that I dance from a motorcycle.
I,
Like,
knowing my husband, I know he doesn't actually care. It's not like, you know, he's a fan of that. But you know,
I've
it's
seen your
whatever.
husband in his comments talking shit about
You
dancers, though,
yeah,
biker
no,
dancers.
well,
I've seen.
it was, I think it was the whole dancing moto thing.
Well, no, he didn't just say that. He said something along the lines of these bike dancers are a problem or
Yeah,
something like that. Like,
I mean,
you
let's be
can't pick
real. We've always
you can't
talked
pick
about
straws.
helmet creators being a problem. I've said that too.
I
But, you know,
okay, I get it. But how am
um
I a helmet creator though? Am I a helmet
I
creator just because I post dancing? Like, do you know? I mean, obviously you don't because you don't know me.
yeah.
But I go live all the time, and you know how many kids and peers and everybody I get in there, and I can tell them, hey, yeah, get a Ninja 400 for your first bike. Hey, go watch Dan Dan the Fireman. Go watch Fort9. Go watch old Yami New videos. Learn a lot of that. I teach them about my experiences. Like, and I teach them, hey, it's not okay to run from cops. It's not okay to go 190 on the fucking highway. Like, you're asking for trouble. These bikes will kill you. Like, I spread good messages. I don't like. I'm not one of these weirdos. So like, I guess I'm just a helmet creator though. I guess because what I post, they don't see what I talk about. They don't see the shit that I do. Motherfucker want to call me not a veteran, but like literally my next clothing brand job, I'm giving 10% of all my sales, even though I'm probably not gonna make that much money anyways, to a fucking suicide prevention charity for vets. Like, get fucked. Fucking hate. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm getting hot.
No, you're good. You're heated. I get it.
And I can let some of my mods and stuff talk too because they've been here just as long as I have.
Yeah.
Like,
To me, it's just, you know, getting back to the whole, allowing minors, while, yes, you know, again, yes, that's my opinion. It's not, you know, the law or anything. Sorry if you hear the beeping in the background.
Mhm.
The whole situation with that 14-year-old and the 35-year-old wouldn't have happened, at least not from, you know, if it was from my Discord, because that's where they started talking. Like, they would have never started interacting if it wasn't for the Discord. And that I would blame myself. I would.
But you don't. No, you can't do that. But okay, would you blame your so let's say you have an 18 moto. Let's say you have an 18 plus Discord. Let's say you actually
Mhm.
have that in. What if some kid got their mother's phone and got on Discord and they were talking to an adult in there and flirting and it came out? Are you going to blame yourself then? You can't control these things.
I
Like, if a
can,
kid,
but if I have, that's crazy deceptive to take, someone else's phone that is 18 plus and then do that. And
it
I
happens
can't,
all the time.
obviously I can't stop that. But, to have I couldn't live with myself if something happened to a minor because yeah, it is a community and it is, anybody can join. So if somebody, I mean, I don't know because I don't know, I wouldn't know, right? If anybody is a predator and knows, oh, there's minors allowed here, and came in and started talking to minors, and it doesn't have to be anything, explicit, but then they go into DMs and then, I don't know, they meet up and the child gets raped and murdered. I absolutely would blame myself if I had allowed both of these people together in my Discord.
I think that's crazy though, because let's say I go TikTok live and then a minor and an older person meets each other from my TikTok live. It's the same thing. Am I liable if something bad happens because I went TikTok live without the
I'm
intention
not
of that
saying
shit?
I'm not saying you're liable. I would still feel bad. It's just most likely you wouldn't hear about it because it's a TikTok live and not a Discord community.
But that's not fair though. That's literally victim blaming me for. I have rules in place to
No,
keep minors
I know
safe.
you do. But people go
So
around
then
it by
it's
going
not
to
my fault if
DMs.
something happens. If
I,
something happens, it's dealt with. They're banned.
right.
But it is a
I'm just saying that
privilege to be in here.
I would blame myself. I'm not saying you
Well,
have to blame yourself. I'm just telling
okay,
you that
but
I
that's not
would
that
blame myself.
that holds no weight to the whole conversation though. That has nothing to
Well,
do with
I
anything.
believe that is where the difference of opinion comes in.
Does a difference of
Which
opinion mean I'd get doxxed and be called a pedophile?
I guess
Like,
again, I don't condone,
whoa.
calling. I don't
Yo,
would you
hey,
listen?
my moms are gonna have to talk for a second. My moms are gonna have to talk for a second. Hold the fuck
Again,
up.
I don't condone you being called a pedophile
Oh, fuck.
at all. Are you still there?
I'm gonna
He's
have to
just
write.
taking a deep, he just needs to take he just needs to take a deep breath for a second because yeah, that yeah, we just need to take a deep breath for a second. That did not expect to hear that, but
Again, I don't think you should have been called a pedophile. And I don't think, there should have been a video about your information out there. Not that your information was not literally in the phone book, but, I don't think there necessarily needed to be a video on it. I again think there should have been a conversation.
yes, but this should have not been in the public. We should have at least talked to each other in DMs, but disagreements occurred and therefore there was just misinformation.
Right.
If you exactly. So I feel like this should have been prevented if we all talked, especially. So okay, so you can confirm it with Beamer for a second, and all the mods are in here. Shorty was the first person that talked to me. I actually have proof in DMs that she was getting angry. She was getting upset about the incident that occurred literally yesterday, right? And I was telling her that I can see what I can do just to see how we could, talk to each other, have it as a professional manner, then move forward. If people have disagreements about something, just ignore ignore one of another, and this is
Right.
it's just this should have not occurred at all.
Right.
You
Like
know.
I said, I agree that there should have been conversations about this because again, you heard my opinion, and I think a lot of people share that opinion, and I think that's where this all stems from.
Mhm.
So I do believe that there should have been, a conversation about this difference in opinion before any steps were taken.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: it's not a difference of an opinion at that point, though. Your husband took screenshots and ran with it. That's not even difference of opinion. He put it in his head. Oh, there's a screenshot of a 16-year-old saying some very perverted things to somebody. I'm going to make a narrative that it was towards Beamer, or Beamer's letting that happen. Like that, it's not a difference of opinion at that
Well, it
point.
is
I'm
happening in
cool
your
with you.
Discord. You are responsible for what's happening in your
I'm
Discord.
not. I'm
You
genuinely fucking not.
you are.
Hey, Beamer.
I
Beamer.
have rules
Beamer.
in fucking place.
Okay, you are
Minor,
still responsible to keep those rules like checked. You have to
no
enforce
shit.
the rules.
No shit, and the rules are enforced. Like I said, if some fucking 13-year-old kid comes in here and says the hard R, yeah, he gets immediately banned, but I can't stop him from saying it.
No, you
I
can't
could just
stop
stop what
him.
happens
Yeah,
after.
obviously, you can't prevent the crime, but
Then you're contradicting yourself. I can't prevent. I literally cannot prevent, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I cannot prevent some weird ass fucking adult texting a fucking minor
you
in
can
any
prevent
sense.
them
No, I
meeting in
can't.
your Discord.
What?
You can prevent them from meeting in your Discord.
Oh my god. How? How?
By not
How?
allowing minors.
Okay, so I'm supposed to just say "fuck you" to my my
You're
young
not,
audience.
not fuck you, but hey guys, this is not a safe space for minors.
So basically, I'm at fault for wanting to build a community for all my people to
You're
be here, so I
not
can
at
post.
fault for trying to build a community. I didn't say that. I think it's good that you're trying to
That's what
build a
you're
community
insinuating.
about with the focus on mental health and all of that. I that's good. That's a good thing. You're
And
doing a good thing.
you don't think kids deserve to be fans of me and be involved in my community?
I think they can be fans of you, absolutely. I think they can, be in your comments or whatever, as long as, it's obviously nothing explicit or anything like that or anything inappropriate.
So
They're
then
just
why the
not allowed
fuck
to
aren't
be in
y'all
the
making
Discord server
videos on
then, or
like
what?
why aren't y'all making videos on like fucking other fucking content creators that do the same thing? Why are y'all coming at me? Like literally
I
so many fucking
I
content creators
didn't again.
have these rules in place.
I didn't make a video
Have
in
you
the
even looked
first
at the
place.
rules?
I have not looked at
No,
the
he
rules.
did.
Right. I didn't even
Maybe go look
know
at the
about,
rules
like
and
I
you'll
said,
see.
I didn't even know about any of this until those videos were posted yesterday. I had no clue. I don't follow Busa. Like I said, I don't like the guy.
I get it, but you're trying to convince me, even though I have rules in place, I have separate 18 plus channels, everything is PG in the general chat. I have a role for minors. Literally, if you go click on someone in my Discord, they'll probably have a yellow dot. If they're a young person, they have a minor role. It says minor.
Mhm.
Then adults have the adult role. You're saying after all that, all those rules I have in place, everything I do to try to keep everyone safe, keep everyone okay, just so I can post my videos in here so people can go like, share, and comment. And I can say good morning. I appreciate y'all's support because I do appreciate the support from my young audience. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support from my young audience, my peers, my older audience. I'm not discriminating because I don't make 18 plus content ever.
Right.
Never have I ever. I'm not spitting in cups and I fucking the camera with my goddamn abs out. Like this has never been me. I've always been a everybody kind of content. So like with all that in place, you're still saying I'm responsible for someone taking it upon themselves to text a fucking minor in here. That's my fault. How is that my fault?
Because it's your community. It's your Discord and
You think I want fucking pedophiles in my community?
no, of course you don't want that, but you are making
Exactly.
it
Then how's that my
easier
fault?
because you're making it easier for them.
So I should just stop making content altogether then. I guarantee
I
there's fucking probably children that fucking comment on your shit and then there's probably a pedophile that fucking hit them up. Is that your fault? Like the fuck are we talking about here?
There is a difference
I'm a
between
content
public
creator.
comments and a
These
community.
are public comments. They are public to everyone.
Okay, well, but not everyone can just see what is happening in the Discord without joining. You have to join.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yeah, but I put a Discord link in my
Okay, but
bulletin
you have
board
to join. That's the point.
and my TikTok live every single day. Yeah, but it's public. It's public though. Everything is public. There's no private
There
conversations
is a difference
going on.
between like a forum and a Discord server still, or comments and a Discord server.
No, not really. Even if you Google it, you are more than allowed to have a community of all ages.
Oh, of course you are.
And it says,
I'm not saying you're not allowed. I'm not saying you're working against the law.
but you're saying I'm at fault for the things that happen in here.
I
Whenever
am
I try
saying
to,
I would blame myself. If you take it as you're at fault, then whatever. But I'm saying
no,
I would feel
don't,
bad.
hell no, don't beat around the bush. Say it. You're saying it's my fault that things are happening, even though I have rules in place to prevent these things from happening, and they are very strict rules. People get banned all the time in here because they're fucking stupid. But
Right.
it's my fault.
Um,
That's what you're saying. It is my fault.
I'm not saying that their actions are your fault. If that's what you're trying to get out of me, I'm not saying that a pedophile existing is your fault. I'm saying that a pedophile gaining access to a minor through your Discord, that's on you.
That's brain dead as fuck, honestly. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. That's fucking stupid, dude. I kind of think I don't have anything more to say to you.
If you don't mind.
So other people
What
can
happened?
say something. Yeah, go ahead.
So if you're saying that minors can get to if pedophiles can get to minors through his Discord, that pretty much applies to in real world too, out in real life. So are you gonna pin it on people out in real life for that shit too? Because that would make no sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
what if I had a meet and greet? What if I had a meet and greet and for adults and kids and everybody to come
you're
meet me?
comparing
favorite
apples to
creators?
oranges here.
Well, you're being about the bush.
I'm not.
You're not trying to say what you're actually trying to say.
No, I literally said what I was trying to say. And having and a Discord would be like inviting all people of all ages to your private house and not a public space where, oh yeah, a kid walked past an adult. Like obviously that happens all the time. Obviously children and
That's not even the same thing at all. What?
it is your space. It is your Discord.
No, that's not
It
in
is.
person. Are you crazy?
It is your Discord.
I have been dealing with a lot of mental over this bullshit. I honestly don't need to hear the dumbass shit coming out of your fucking mouth. I'm not gonna lie. This is fucking retarded. You're saying that I have rules in place and I do everything I can to keep people safe and I have roles to separate and I take photo ID and everything is PG in my fucking all person chat. And if it's not, they get banned immediately, meaning I'm taking them out of the fucking Discord.
Mm-hmm.
What happens, but apparently what happens between two people that
But
I don't
clearly
even
it
know.
has happened, right? You said yourself that a 35-year-old was talking to a 14-year-old.
Yeah, and you think I fucking knew about that?
No, I'm not saying you
That's
knew
not my
about
fault.
that, but it happened because they met in your Discord.
At all. No. Because what you're saying is if I fucking post a video on TikTok and someone comments, a minor comments, and then a adult comments on that minor's comment, and then they end up texting, and then they end up fucking, and if let's say the fucking minor ends up dying, that's on me because they found each other through my fucking content.
There is, first of all,
so fucking stupid.
Guys,
do you want
guys,
to calm down?
God
Maybe.
guys. I think we should talk at a time instead of talking over each other because
I have nothing more to fucking say to this brain dead fucking bitch. That's how I fucking feel. So if Mods, you want to talk to her, cool, be cool. But I'm way past fucking being okay. Fucking dumbass, bro.
Mistress, I think you should go, honestly. Beamer's done.
Yeah, I'm fucking done, bro. Keep your goddamn opinions to yourself. Keep your opinions to yourself, bro. Just keep your opinions to yourself. Unless my mods have anything to say.
Mistress, I think you should really go. I'm sorry, but you gotta go.
All right, that's your prerogative. I was literally trying to have a civil conversation with you. You started screaming.
I get that, but seriously, you gotta go because the fact that you brought up topics that we're trying to build a safe community for minors and adults setting rules for that.
But it's not safe because a 35-year-old talked to a 14-year-old, so it's not safe.
Okay, and that can happen like out in real life
Guys,
too.
if
What
we're
you're
gonna just
saying
have disagreements and
happens
not
here can
agree
happen
with one
outside of
another
this. So it's
after this,
honestly.
then there's no point.
She's brain
to
dead,
be
bro.
honest.
Her and her husband need mental help. That's all I can fucking say. Her and Boosa. Y'all, you must like Boosa, bro. You must not really hate him because y'all don't far from the fucking tree. You're trying to build the narrative that it's my fault that two people that I don't even know end up talking to each other and something bad happens. It's my fault. That's just like saying if I went TikTok live and two people met each other
Again,
and something bad
there
happens,
is a
it's my fault.
massive,
That's
there is a
fucking stupid.
difference
I have nothing
between
more
a
to say to you.
Discord
I have nothing more to say to you.
and
Get some fucking
TikTok.
mental help. I swear to God. No,
Oh
fuck
my
out of here.
God.
I'm not doing it.
I
I'm not
think it's
doing
best.
it.